Alright, we're back for another review. Third and final Innis Gunn beer I'm doing tonight. This is in their most recent winter gift pack. And this is their newest beer, I guess. It is the Innis Gunn Winter Treacle Porter. Carefully matured for 39 days. Interesting. First time we brewed and oak matured a porter, which has first been imparted with great depth and flavor thanks to the addition of some roasted wheat, crystal malt, and molasses, rich dark treacle. And that's basically what treacle is. It's highly sugary molasses syrup. I think they even call golden corn syrup treacle as well. Seems to be like a catch-all for this like really sweet, sugary kind of syrup taste. These flavor pack ingredients, along with our long, slow signature approach to maturation, is yada 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 for dark winter nights. 7.4% alcohol by volume. Rich, complex porter of hints of fruit and chocolate. I don't know where this was oak aged. We'll see what we think. It's a bit light for a porter. Alright. I mean, it's technically it's within the color range of a porter. It's basically a very dark amber going towards mahogany sort of thing. So it's within the porter range, but it is a tad lighter than what you're usually used to seeing with a porter, at least what I'm usually used to seeing with a porter. Did I say the alcohol? 7.4? Yeah, I think I did. Big for a porter. Nice little off-white head there, about a finger. Alright, let's go right to the aroma. Very sweet. Smells a lot like the sort of regular, I guess, house Innis Gunn smell, if you could say it that way. Innis Gunn doesn't really have a house, but their typical kind of, again, a lot of the oak and vanilla, like you do with a lot of Innis Gunn beers. But you are getting a sweet molasses smell as well. It's not big, it's not cloying. Maybe a teeny bit of chocolate in there. I'm definitely getting some fruit now that I swirled it. Almost, might just be the alcohol playing tricks with me, but I'm almost getting some like some black cherry kind of smell there. It smells pretty good. Doesn't smell particularly like a porter. What I understand a porter to be, it doesn't quite smell like a porter, but whatever. We'll go to the taste now and see what that turns out. It is treacle. A lot of molasses mixing with the vanilla and the oak again. Some nice little dark fruit kind of notes coming out again, like black cherry, maybe plum. Maybe a little bit of an appley taste there as well. The wood is quite big on the end, very dry on the end. Nice little lingering finish. for any porter qualities to this, they've been deadened out though by everything else. The alcohol, the wood, getting those vanilla and oak flavors. It kind of dominates. The malt isn't so big in this, and with a porter, you want more malt. The mouthfeel is lower, medium bodied, I'd say. I'm not getting any of those traditional coffee and chocolate notes, which is a bit of a downer. That would be really interesting to have with the barrel aging. I think the problem is the alcohol is a bit too high. And whatever they did to brew their porter when they started out, it's dominated by the barrel flavors, I think. Not that it's a bad thing. It's a good tasting beer. I actually like it. It's got nice complexity, but within that complexity, none of the notes are particularly porter-like. And, you know, if you're going to call your beer a porter, it should taste somewhat like a porter, and I gotta say it doesn't. So, you know, as much as I hate to give a lower rating to an Innis Gunn beer, it doesn't do enough that it distinguishes itself really from anything else in their lineup. And I know that's a criticism a lot of people have, that all their beers taste the same. Not true. I disagree with that. But in this case, this one is a bit too much the same. They could have called this anything. They could have called this the Winter Treacle Ale. And maybe it would have came off a bit better. But as it stands, it does not. It just doesn't taste like a porter to me. I mean, what can you say? It doesn't really look like a porter, doesn't really smell like a porter, doesn't really taste like a porter. So you have to conclude that it's really not a porter. It's much more. It's actually a lot closer to like an ESB or something along those lines. Like it's got those dark fruit flavors. It's got the alcohol. Of course, then you got the barrel aging stuff coming in, mixing with that, gives it a nice little bit of complexity. They should have called this the winter. They should have called it Treacle ESB or Winter ESB or something like that. Probably it would be a much better way to go. But as it stands, it's not a porter. I gotta go 3 out of 5. I think that's the lowest rating I've ever given a Innis Gunn brew. I mean, it's a good beer. As it stands, it tastes like a really nice, slightly different ESB, but as a porter, no, it does not work as a porter. I think they should go back to the drawing board with this one. I want to see them make a real porter. I was excited by this too because they had the Irish cask stout, which was really good. I mean, it didn't have quite the body of a stout, but you could tell it was a fucking stout, and you tasted it, and it was really, really good. It was a really good fucking beer. I really, really enjoyed that one. And I was like, okay, if they can do that with a stout, they should be able to knock a porter right out of the park. And unfortunately, they did not do that here. So 3 out of 5 for Innis Gunn Winter Treacle Porter. Either go back to the drawing board and make more of a porter, or change the name of this next year. I'd be satisfied with either decision. Alright guys, we'll see you later.